Survey of Afro-Asian Literature Infographic Organizer, Assessment 3 and EL113. The Table of Content, Background of Africa and the Chosen Poetry. Africa is the second largest continent and it is bounded by the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, the Indian Ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean. It is divided in half almost equally by the equator, and continent includes the islands of Cape Verde, Madagascar, Mauritius, Seychelles, and Comoros. Africa's physical geography, environment and resources, and human geography can be considered separately. The origin of the name Africa is greatly disputed by scholars. Most believe it stems from the words used by the Phoenicians, Greeks, and Romans. Important words include the Egyptian word Afro-Ika, meaning motherland, the Greek word Afrique, meaning without cold, and the Latin word Aprica, meaning sunny. Africa is sometimes nicknamed the Mother Continent due to its being the oldest inhabited continent on Earth. Humans and human ancestors have lived in Africa for more than 5 million years. One of the famous literary pieces in Africa is written by Gabriel Okara entitled Once Upon a Time. Gabriel Okara is a Nigerian poet and novelist whose verse has been translated into several languages by the early 1960s. The poem shows three images: welcoming someone to their home, saying farewell, and greeting someone. The father describes to his kid how people respond in those circumstances. They start by pretending to smile when they welcome their friends and family. Although they formally extend a warm welcome to their loved ones, mentally they keep their door closed. And finally, put on a phony smile once more as they bid each other farewell, while masking their egotistical feelings. When the speaker considers such things, he becomes so depressed that he somehow wishes to relearn such meaningless traditions. In order to rediscover the art of purity and adulterated joy, he yearns to be a child once more like his son. The theme of the poem is about how the society changes in the past years. It shows how big was the changes of the people in terms of their characteristics and attitude towards others. They tend to adapt to what the society offers to survive. The figure of speech in the poem, metaphor and simile. According to the poet, people's eyes are as icy as ice. This indicates that neither their speech nor their actions are motivated by genuine warmth or emotion. With this metaphor, you can actually picture an icy black that is frigid and unwelcoming. Simile. The poet compares people's faces to smiles in a portrait and the persona's laugh to snakes. The significant human experience in the poem. In our life, change is the only constant. It is inevitable. We can predict what will happen next. There are changes that can help us, yet there may also be a change that can hurt us. People may come and go. Nowadays, most people will treat you depending on your social status. They will smile at you even in the most destructive way. We must not give our trust easily. Trusting someone is one of the most difficult decisions in our life, because it may bring regret and may ruin us at the end of the day.